Welcome to North Central Florida Treasures. I'm Art Adkins, owner of Antique City Mall here in Micanopy. As the year draws to a close, we're getting ready to celebrate one of our most festive days, Christmas, the birth of Jesus Christ. But have you ever asked yourself how we settled on December 25th? We did here at Antique City Mall, and what we found was pretty interesting. Sextus Africanus in 221, 200 years after the death of Jesus Christ, decided that on December 25th was the day of his death. That also coincides with the Roman Empire's winter solstice. That's an interesting little fact that we found out about Christmas Day on December 25th. But where does Santa Claus come in? How did St. Nick make his arrival? Well, the real Santa Claus was a monk named St. Nicholas who lived in Turkey at around AD 280. He was known for his piety and taking care of the poor. He actually gave his wealth away to 3 daughters who was going to be sold into slavery or prostitution so they would have a dowry and could get married. So St. Nicholas gained in popularity. He made his debut in the United States in the 1700s when the Dutch worshipped or celebrated his death on December 6th with the exchange of gifts and stuff. But where did Santa Claus come from, even though his name derived from St. Nicholas, the monk of Turkey? In 1823, what we have in front of us here, and this book was done in 1951, 'twas the night before Christmas. Clement Clark Moore in 1823 published this poem in the Troy Sentinel newspaper in upstate New York. Immediately, it took off. Everybody recognized Santa Claus as we see him here today, dressed in the red, with the hat, with the beard, the jolly old self as he talks about it in the book. More importantly in the book, the reindeer made their debut. Up until Clement Clark Moore wrote The Night Before Christmas, there were no flying reindeer. When he created this poem, legend has it that he did it for his family when it was anonymously published. The reindeer, Santa Claus, the jolly old self, and everything else came to being. Now, there is some dispute over this. The great-great-granddaughter of Henry Livingston Jr. claims that he wrote the book. This has been a highly contested event in the academic world. Scholars on both sides of the fence have decided that either one of them could have written it, but the majority believe Clement Clark Moore did. This book here, The Night Before Christmas from 1951, is truly North Central Florida's Treasures of the Week. It's one of the things that helps solidify Christmas as we know it today with the gifts, Santa Claus, the 8 tiny reindeer, etc. This book here, not super valuable. It's worth about $10, but the story behind it is invaluable. I'm Art Adkins, the Antique Detective, searching for your next treasure on North Central Florida Treasures.